Okay, today we're going to go through our Bulgarian meet prep cycle, and we have athlete Paige who's working up here today. And basically, with our Bulgarian meet prep cycle, what we're talking about is the athletes doing just a couple lifts. I want to talk through Paige's warm up, and you see her doing some really basic drills. She just in her warm up going through finding her hip and focusing on the things she needs to focus on. But a lot of this is just getting her familiar with hip contact and finishing the top of the lift. A lot of people forget that even as you become an elite level lifter, you still need to do the simple drills to reinforce your technique. To go back to what I was talking about, the Bulgarian program, we're basically going to do three things. We're going to snatch, we're going to clean and jerk, and we're going to front squat. Leading up to meet cycles, we basically will pick up a Bulgarian style cycle about 6 to 8 weeks out from the meet. 8 weeks tends to be a little bit long. 6 is probably just about right. Sometimes we even have it down to 4. Just depends on the athlete and what they need. But the reason we do this is because the specificity of the program. So as you approach competition, we really only want you doing the things you're going to do in competition. Of course, we keep the squat in there just to keep the legs strong and fresh. So here you're going to see Paige working up. The increments are pretty small. It's mostly doubles and singles in terms of the lifts. Basically, once she gets above 75% of her max, it's going to be all singles. And prior to the Bulgarian meet prep cycle, we run a mainly conjugate program where the athletes are doing a lot of assistance exercises, and they're typically only doing the full lifts from the floor, maybe once every 10 to 14 days. So that's, not that frequent. We're here in the Bulgarian meet prep cycle, they are doing the full lifts every single day. And typically they're going to do something in the tune of 6 consecutive days of training, 1 day of rest. Usually we have Sundays where the gym is closed, so we give everybody a full day rest. But that being said, with this cycle, they did lift through and they trained, a full 7 day training cycle. The Bulgarian cycle for us kind of goes through the real basic light, medium, heavy format in terms of programming the percentages and the loads. A lot of times on the light days, we'll be doing powers at a little higher percentage, but because it's powers, the athlete can't go as heavy. Once they've moved through the snatch and the clean and jerk, and by the way, they always do the snatch first, clean and jerk second. But once they move past that, they'll start squatting. Our squats are mainly triples and doubles. If you've heard me talk in the past or read some of the writings, I definitely believe that triples are the nexus of strength. And of course, we'll do some doubles too. But the idea with the squatting portion of the Bulgarian style program for us is to just hang on to the strength that we've developed. We took all the time for, the 9, 10, 11 months leading up to this peaking block to build a whole bunch of strength. So now we're just going to hold on to it with a few triples and a few doubles at every training session. So the Bulgarian cycle is really simple. You're only doing 3 things, but simple doesn't mean easy, and it's a great way to peak for upcoming meets.